Hi everyone, Lisa here, aka Maggie Milo. Today's June the 30th, and Sandra and I were doing a ribbon challenge, and today's the day that we share our layouts with what we came up with. So I'm going to start off by showing my first layout. I did two layouts, so you guys get two for the price of one today. This layout didn't turn out the way I had anticipated it would, and it wasn't really my style, and I don't know, I had a hard time accepting this layout. So anyway, I did do another one. I'll show you that in a second. So for this layout, there is a process video. I know you guys are used to seeing process videos from me for these challenges, but I didn't really care for how it turned out, like I had mentioned. So if you do want to see the process video for this one, just let me know in a comment below and then I'll upload it. But it's just not my typical style, so I wasn't really happy with the results. So what I was trying to do was just take a whole bunch of different elements like washi tape, paper strips, ribbon, and just kind of make an element on this side of the page and use that as my focus. And it didn't really turn out the way I had anticipated it would, so but a lot of these products pulled were in my prep video. So if you want to see that, just go back, I think it's 1 or 2 videos ago, and you can take a look at the products that I had pulled. This is the only piece of paper that you don't see in the prep video, and this is a piece of paper from My Mind's Eye, and it's the sweetest thing, and this backside is this doily paper. So to kind of dress up the background paper, I took some spun sugar distress stain, and rather than using a water brush, I just took the distress stain on my craft mat and just made a pool of water, and then I would stick my finger in it and just kind of rub it around. I didn't really want to see the brush strokes in it, so that's why I used my finger. And then I took some dewy and some gold lame mist, and I just kind of sprinkled it on here. So if I hold it like this, you can see the gold lame really shining through. So I really like that part of it. So again, I just kind of went down and created a whole bunch of different strips and different widths and different lengths and layered and stuff like that. So I'll just get in closer so you can see that. And I did add some stamping up here, and this is in soft sand. And I used that My Mind's Eye stamp set that I used a couple layouts ago. So that's this one, and then again there's some of this gold glitter tape, some washi tape. Because the background was really busy, I wanted to layer some vellum over top just to kind of calm everything down. So I did that as well. And I used some, this is Heyday paper, and then this is some Fifth and Frolic paper, just to matte the picture a little better. And then these are actually some fabric flowers I got from Ronnie Sue Scrapper in Iraq. So I added those in there just because I wanted to add a floral element because of the flowers she's holding. And then I have these photo frames that were from the Fifth and Frolic collection, and I used to rub on that says "Aren't You Lovely" from Amy Tangerine in there. And I used this gold seal, so yay, finally got that used in a butterfly. And then I used a chipboard shape from the Fifth and Frolic collection. Added some more flowers over here, and then I used those stickers from the Neapolitan collection to spell out "Here Comes the Bride." And these are some gold thickers that I got in Iraq from Sandra, and then used an arrow as well to from the rub-ons from Amy Tan, just kind of tie it in a little bit more. So there's no journaling on this page, and the reason why is because I've already done a whole bunch of their wedding photos. This is my brother and sister-in-law's wedding, and I've done a whole bunch of their pages already, so I don't feel I need to do a lot of journaling on them, just because it's kind of getting to the point where it's self-explanatory who's in the picture. So I just kind of left it with no journaling, and I'm okay with that. So that is that layout. Now here comes the second layout, and this is more my style, and this is a little better for what I liked. So this one's pretty clean, still has lots of layering, but it's a little bit softer, a little bit more wedding-ish. I really like how this one turned out. So this background paper is the one that I had originally picked for my background for this challenge. And I added some modeling paste to it, and I used a damask mask or screen or whatever. I think it's from Prima. Anyway, you'll see it in an upcoming haul video because I knew I was going to be up to 50 projects, so I bought this, and this page is actually my 50th project page. So the other one was 59, this one's 50. So yay, I'm finished. So you'll see that haul video coming up right quickly. And then I took, after I did the mask, I didn't use the heat tool because I didn't want it to be puffy. I wanted it to be a little bit more flat. So I just let it air dry, and you can kind of see how it's got a little bit of dimension to it. So I added that. And then to accentuate them a little bit, I took some Distress Stain and did the same thing, just rubbed my finger in it and just rubbed it over, because there is some kind of natural, I guess natural, but anyway, there is some distressing in this pink on the paper already, so I wanted to accentuate that a little bit more. So I did that, and then again added the dewy and the gold sprinkling all the way up. Again, there's the mask over there, and then there's a mask over here. And then for the ribbon, I actually didn't show this in a rack, but this is actually from my stash, and I've had it for a while. I don't know who makes it, because it wasn't on a spool of anything, but it's this really pretty teal looking ribbon. And then I took some of that pink velvet trim, and this was all I had left from that other previous page. I used the other ones that I had pulled, and I tied it in a bow, and then I hot glued it on here as well. I used some of the Lucky Charm vellum to matte the photo, and then I took some gold POW glitter paper to accentuate the gold a little bit on both sides. And because I had this pink ribbon on this side, I wanted to add some pink to this side. So this is a sticker from the Maggie Holmes collection. So I added that, and then added these little heart pins over here. And then this is some gold thread that I picked up from Walmart, and I'll show you that in a second. And then I just took that die cut paper from, I think it's the DIY shop, and it had the little love in some triangles, and I cut those out and I just inked them up in Vintage Photo and just put them on the page like that. So this is probably going to be my title page for the album. Again, no journaling on it because I think it's kind of self-explanatory, and the pages that are going to be farther involved into the book are going to, you know, explain who is who and what is what. So I really like how this page turned out. So I don't know, if you want to see a process video on that other one I said, you can definitely leave me a comment below and I will share that one, but there is no process video for this one. So again, I was explaining the gold thread. So this is the gold thread that I had used, and I picked this up from Walmart, and there was two different colors of gold. So there's this more brassy gold, and then there's this kind of softer gold, and then there was this metallic silver thread. So I picked that up as well. And then there's this one that's kind of a multicolored tone thread. You can see if I can get it closer. You can see how it's multicolored, and it's really, really pretty. It goes from blue to pink to gold. Well, I don't know if it's gold, but it's like a yellowish color. So I have like a bundle of it here, and I'm just going to pull it up on this mat so you can take a look. So you can kind of see the different hues of the pink and the gold and the pink, gold, and blue in there. It's really pretty. So I'm not sure how it's going to sew, but it looks really pretty in real life. So anyway, those are the two layouts that I came up with. And Sandra will probably have her layout posted sometime today. So go on over to Ohsnapgonzo and check out her page. And thanks everybody for watching. Bye.